Okay, I'm back. But I've considered a few things. Like that cities don't exist in a vacuum. They don't float aimlessly through time and space. But rather, a city is shared. And I wish to experience that for myself. What you felt. At first, I thought to ask questions like, do you like the city? Is it your favorite place? Which city is best? But those had no depth, like at all. So I got a little more creative. If the city were a blank, what would it be?
Caterpillar. It's trying to get there. It's not quite butterfly yet, but it's gonna be.
I think it would be a really finicky cat, just because sometimes it does some stuff and you're like, man, this is why I keep you around. You're super cool. And other times they just kind of want to be left alone and do their own thing. And you're like, oh man, that really sucks. I wanted to hang out with you and be cool.
Yellow.
Why yellow?
Cause like I said, I feel alive, and yellow seems to
Yellow is
match.
life.
So yellow.
I think a banana Laffy Taffy.
You mean the one that everybody hates?
It would be like a Septicon, you know? 7 sides? Yeah. I don't know why the
Why?
7.
It'd be an aardvark.
Okay. Care to elaborate?
No.
Here, I forgot to turn on the microphone when I was interviewing my dad. We can see where my good looks come from, but his priceless opinions will be forever lost to oblivion. No, I'm just kidding.
A tiger. Tigers, ferocious. They go after what they want. Have a lot of character.
Big banana split sundae with everything on top.
These two were stupendously drunk when I found them, and went to get more so afterward. They spoke at length about the World War II Museum in New Orleans. They were incredibly passionate about history, and they were nice. I told them I'd visit someday. After that, I found myself venturing into new territories. I went into a casino for the first time in my life. I captured one the last time I filmed in the city, but I wasn't old enough to step inside back then. Me and my dad planned to stay for only a short time, but you know how that goes. We played craps, and the lady across from us was not having a good night. And it was contagious. We were up, but I just had to have one last roll. Horrible idea. And to make matters worse, our server never came. By the time we left the casino, my pockets were empty and my camera battery was saying its last goodbyes. But I still had time for a few more shots. And then the lights caught my eye, just like they did before. I couldn't hope to explain my infatuation with them. They've just always called out to me. The city's purest form of expression, perhaps. A promise of adventure, maybe. Neon signs, electric bugs, a neon tree. Just after this shot, actually, a crazy conspiracy theorist man tried to fight me for putting him on film, even though he was obviously not in my shot. Needless to say, he almost got his ass laid out. A city is full of things, but it's also full of people and full of experiences. Why get caught up staring from the outside in? A thing is meant to be admired barely and then experienced wholly. That's like probably the meaning of life.